Here tonight to the need for emergency repairs to a water well in Nacogdoches. As KLTV7's Mariela Gonzalez reports, the city's Public Works Department says without a fix, the city's future water supply could be in jeopardy.
The city of Nacogdoches well number 12 is located off U.S. Highway 59, and the Public Works Director, Case Opperman, says it's the city's biggest producing well.
We want all of those wells to be operational just to ensure that we have adequate supply.
He says right now the pump is down, but residents are not experiencing any impact while awaiting repairs. Opperman says the south end of town is supplied by the groundwater system. During this season, he says an average of 1 million gallons is used per day.
Well 12 supplies anywhere from a third to half of that supply.
He says the well was assessed in November and was classified as an emergency repair as of December 28th. Opperman explains the well will need new pumping equipment and structural repair on the well column.
Just certain pieces of that have degraded and need to be replaced. They'll disinfect it and scrub it, scrub the screens, and just get it back to 100%.
He says the total cost is $248,625. Opperman says the department will use $225,000 from the groundwater capital improvement and $23,625 from the utility fund reserves.
We want to go ahead and get it fixed as quickly as we can before another well potentially goes down and causes a supply issue.
Mariela Gonzalez, KLTV 7 News.
If approved, the Public Works Director says it could still take 6 to 8 weeks to finish up those repairs. The Nacogdoches City Council is expected to vote on those repairs at tonight's meeting.